It is balls hot again today, so sorry about the lack of a t-shirt. That's all I can do to not sweat to death, and it's earlier in the day, so my window has to be closed because of all the screaming kidlets. Tune into the stream, see everything on fire. What the fuck happened? What happened was that all of the villagers went crazy mad, and they are pupilless, and their eyes are all veiny, and they set everything on fire, and now I gotta kill them. See the stream title. Units, okay, so I've got Leonie on as an adjutant to Kublis. That's good, but for now, I guess she might not need to be if we've already built up the support level to be there. And she can't gain experience, so I'm actually gonna drop that adjutant right there. Because I think she's already covered and should be good to join us next turn. Cycle. For people that I actually want to give experience to, I've got Bernie, I've got Ash. I dropped Felix. I could keep giving it to him, or I could work on one of my professors, because I do want to maintain them as somewhat viable. And well as Shamir and Catherine, I want them all. I've already, so, yeah, Catherine was my backup Great Knight right now, so I'm gonna say use an adjutant. If that's a thing that I can do. Catherine, yes, good. You come along with me. And Felix can set this one out because he's already level 19. He has no problems ever with catching up, so you're good. Inventories. We can go ahead and toss in any of the rusted items. You can store that. Kublis doesn't... Well, she probably could use the iron stuff, but I'm going to drop it anyways for now. Give away the iron shield, because she doesn't need it anymore. She's not getting attacked by monsters. Besides, right now, she's actually a monk. So Dimitri has an iron axe, which he's working on. Knowledge Gem's going to let him build up that axe faster. Ingrid does not need this many lances. There aren't monsters here. You can store the Blessed Lance, Javelin, Levin Sword. Levin Sword is going to let you attack at range. You've also got 14 magic. I guess stash that for now. It's more expensive than a Javelin, so that's good. Sylvain kicking around. You're somebody that I could have dropped too, but I want to maintain you as one of my backups. I need to actually make a couple adjustments on my list here because so many things have happened. And what's the point of maintaining a list if I'm gonna let it get out of date? How many hours do you expect this fight to be? I don't know. 1.5? Don't tell me anything. The fact that you've asked that question at all suggests to me that there are many things to be surprised about. That's why I don't hint. Don't tell me nothing. All the blue lines party members are tripping me up because I'm so used to seeing this menu with Black Eagles menus. Except for Sylvain, I managed to get him. What's up? Hello, Ed Zoologist. Well, there are a couple Black Eagles here. Don't worry about it. I got Petra and I got Bernadetta. I've stolen them from your house. Don't even think about stealing Mercedes because I regret to inform you that she is dead. She is super dead. A monster took her second life on the same day she was able to take the heavy armor exam. She failed at that exam, and it bothers me to no end. The next day, the very next day, I was gonna have her take it again. Yeah, Bernadetta is just way more interesting to me than Ash. So I was kind of... Ash is the only person of the Blue Lions that I have been actively looking for an excuse to kick. So now that I have both Bernadetta and Shamir, I don't ever have to use him again. I am using him here because he's got Lock Touch, so I want him to open the chests for me. That's it. You know, here's another thing. If we ever get to another level where we need that Lock Touch back again, I can totally just transfer Kublis back to being a thief. She can get her Lock Touch for one battle. Need to give Mercedes a proper funeral? I did, here, in the privacy of my own house. I don't know what more I could do in a public setting. I've angrily mourned a lot. So you can store that rusted bow right there. You don't need an iron and a steel, so that's fine. A net, the killer axe. I gotta get you actually using that axe a bit here. The iron shield, you don't need both. And you currently have the Dusker Heavy Soldier, so you have a ton of extra protection right now. You definitely don't need that shield. To do with the March Ring for extra distance, that's good. Bernadetta, Iron Bow, Steel Lance, Iron Bow, those are all good. You got a... Let's give you a better shield. Give you one of the irons I've got kicking around here. Petra, to this day, has yet to actually be hit by anybody. I've put her through 2 battles. One of them was with giant monsters. She's never taken any damage in battle. Yeah, so I'll give you the hand axe for some range shots. Flame in here with Wind, Iron Lance Plus, and Healing Staff. That's all good. Ash is just here for the sake of treasure chest hunting, and everybody else appears to be good for now. You've got a pure water if you need it. You don't need a pure water, so you can store that away. I don't really see much of anything for mages on this map, and everybody's got vulneraries. Let me see if I can combine some of those. Yeah! Pokemon, thank you for the resub! 21 months! Ah! Man, I wish I could figure out how to make those messages a little bit bigger. They're super tiny on my sub alert. Sending you in with a 21-month resub as well as an adjutant. Thank you. Thank you for sending me in with resources, Pokegod. Petra rules. I went with her as an assassin ASAP because I keyed into the fact that she just isn't getting hit. I like that she's not getting hit, but I have chosen to turn Petra into a brigand. Because currently, despite having a whole lot of people that use axes, I don't actually have somebody that's been going down the axeman path. I want to put Dimitri on a wyvern, even though he hates axes, because I want to put him on a wyvern, and that's all the justification I need. But I'm also putting him through the Lord class because he's the only one that can get it, and I feel like whatever he gets out of mastering that's going to be worth the time. I've got Annette using axes, but she's a mage. I had Mercedes using axes, but she was doing it to become an armor knight. I've got Tadu using axes, but that's so that he can become a fortress knight. So many axes around in this crew, and I didn't have anybody as a brigand, so Petra gets to go there. You don't have a vulnerary. Maybe I can't do the combination of them here. I might have to do that when I get back to base. Give you a smaller axe as well, since I have a ton of them kicking around. Somebody who's got the HPs to use the killer axe might be a good idea. Dimitri doesn't need it, he's fast. Petra's got 39, Dadu's got 50. Dadu's mostly using the gauntlets. Why not? I'll send her in with it. Probably never gonna need it, but just in case. Time to do my mission for the month. I'm still a month behind. Well, that's no good. Go get caught up. Also, I keep forgetting to do this. I need to remember. I want to start opening up my streams with a bunch of wave emotes. Be like, hey. Welcome, everybody. Okay, abilities. Cubeless has so many abilities on her right now. Oh, good lordy Lou. Bunch of prowesses, HP plus 5, speed plus 2. Battalion Vantage is when the battalion endurance is less than a third. Model Leader. Doubles experience earned for battalions. Okay. That would be good. I'm not getting battalions fast enough that I need to get them maxed and sell them off, so I don't know how critical that'll be for me. It might be good to just make sure that whatever I've got on her is getting leveled up, but I'm also not swapping my battalions around too much.
Bang, bang.
Kaitoi Kari? Kaitoi Kari? I'm gonna hope that's Kaitoi Kari. Hello, welcome! I've been really enjoying Three Houses, like more than I have FE in a long time. I feel there's a lot of cool evolutions to the formula while not losing what makes it a Fire Emblem, and the way they implemented the school theming is just so good. There's definitely some things to complain about or to critique, and we've been going through a couple of those in previous streams. But yeah, it's a really solid game, and I love that there's 3 games in this game that is already big enough to be like a typical JRPG length. Oh, Kaito Kari, are you the one that that I've been talking to in the YouTube comments? Cool, welcome. Is there anything on this scene that needs me to steal? I don't see any stealables right now, so Kublis does not need to get her her steal ability. White magic avoidance is, yeah, grants avoidance plus 20 when using white magic. So if I ever get to that magic class and put on a white magic, I can use it for crazy dodges. Dexterity plus 4 is crazy good. I should probably use that. Steel model leader. Yeah, okay, all of those things are good. I don't need Lance Prowess anymore because I only did that so that I could get Leone. So I'm gonna drop that down and go put myself Dexterity plus 4 instead. Okay. Good. Dimitri also has Model Leader, doubles experience earned for battalions. So let me check what's up with the battalions here. You're using an assault troop and you're using bandits. I have an authority of C+. The only person in my squad who actually has a B and can use my higher level ones is Annette. Most people want nothing to do with commanding troops. Do I have any C's? That's a weird thing too. I go straight from D battalions up to B. I have no C's. Oh, but the professors came along with some of their own. Okay. The assault charge is really good, if situational, so... I think I'm gonna maintain that. Dimitri's got Axe Prowess, Dexterity, HP, Seal Movement. Defense is good, HP, Dexterity, what else? He's got all these, prowesses. Might plus 6 with Battalion. Units Battalion Endurance is less than a third. Crit plus 50. I'm thinking of putting on this, this model leader and giving him one of the weak battalions just for the sake of getting it caught up. Maybe I'll drop Seal Movement instead. This place looks like it's not going to be a place where we need to worry too much about that. It's kind of narrow. There's lots of trees already. Sylvain also has Dexterity plus 4 or Reason, Sword Prowess, Lance Prowess. You're not using swords anymore, so we'll unequip that one. Give you Dexterity plus 4 instead. Ingrid has Battalion Desperation. Follow-up attack occurs before the foe's counterattack. If unit takes no action except wait, grant avoidance plus 15 for a turn. So it's kind of like Dedue's, but for dodging instead. I don't know if I like anything of what she's got more than that. Can I see what she has for avoidance? I guess her class also gives her avoidance plus 10. She currently has an avoidance rating of 38. Okay, that's actually crazy good. If I was to give her that plus 15 as well, I think her avoidance rating would go up to 53? And a lot of these dudes have a hit rating of like 97, so... That's putting her up at the point of like 50% chance of missing on a regular attack. That's getting pretty good. But is it worth more than any of these other things? Rally magic increases the heals or the magic damage that can happen. Defense +2 allows her to be a little bit more defensive. She's not using a whole ton of swords right now, so I will trade that out for alert stance. Dedue's got staunch shield. Weight -3, strength, lance, authority, you're all fine. Defensive tactics, battalion endurance takes half damage. Rally resistance, reason, rally speed, magic +2, battalion renewal. All of these look good. Bernie doesn't have any extra stuff yet because she hasn't mastered classes the way some of my dudes have. Petra. Same deal. Reason, heal white magic, Lily's poise, Ash. It's all fine. Okay, combat arts. Grounder, Tempest Lance. I don't see any flyers, so all of this should be fine. Helm Splitter. Effective against armored unit. There are armored knights in this, so that might be good. And I don't see any mounted units, so let's drop out Night Kneeler for Helm Splitter. Sylvain, Wrath Strike, Swap. Swap will be good, yes. Trade that out for Smash, because you don't have an axe right now. Ingrid, Wrath Strike, Grounder, Tempest Lance, reposition Night Kneeler. Trade that out for Tempest Lance. Shove, Smite. Fading Blow, Monster Breaker. Trade that out for... maybe Smite, yeah. I can use him to just really push people around. And that's good. Petra's good. Ooh, what is Wild Abandon? Powerful attack that focuses on the might over hit. Okay, okay. Trade that out. Everybody's good in their battalions. Everybody's good in their inventory. Last check. Where do I put the people? Dedue walks too slowly to be standing directly in the back like that. Also, why the hell is Flane on the front lines? Kublis and Dimitri are fine. Although, I want to put Dedue next to Dimitri. I want to get these guys maxed out. Ingrid is fine on her own. She's still got a protection of 19 because she's taking around a shield. So that's defenses on the right side. We got Sylvain on the left and Annette on the right. I should move Bernie. I'll send Bernie down as an archer on the left. I'll use Kublis as an archer on the right. But Ash is only here for the sake of getting the chests, and both of those are on the left, so... send you down that way. Bernie's there for combat. Ash is just there for boosting stuff. Oh, here's a call. Battalions. Let's swap Petra's movement one back over to Ash. And then I'll give a real combat one to Petra instead. Or I guess a healer one works too. Just something. Something so she can be working on her authority a little bit. That puts both my archers on one side and both my mages on the other. I guess no, I'm not using Ash. So Kublis is on the right, that's an archer on the right. Bernie's on the left. Two giant armor dudes on the right. We have Ingrid on the... giant armor dudes on the left. Ingrid on the right. Petra on the right for axe kills. 1, 2, 3. Flane. Flane has to go opposite Annette. So Flane will go to the left with the armor dudes. And Bernie. Annette will go right with these guys. I think that means I'm gonna have to break Sylvain to go left as well, just because Annette, Kublis, Petra, and Ingrid should all be fine on their own. Even though that makes 6 dudes going to the left. If I could move Dimitri, this would be so much easier. Alright, whatever. I guess we just have a specialization on both sides. Drop a save. Let's do this thing. Rout the enemy. Defeat conditions is Kublus, Dimitri, or Geralt falls in battle, so I gotta keep him alive.
There are some suspicious-looking ruffians out there, but our top priority is to rescue the villagers. Got it? I'll rein in the villagers who've turned violent. You focus on rescuing the others.
No, I want to rein in the villagers. I'm good at that too. Save the villagers that are being attacked by the rampaging ones. Okay, so Geralt and the church soldiers. They're still gonna do their... Oh, I see. So he's not gonna move. He's just gonna hang out in the center and try to stay alive. Oh, we have new battle music this time. Just want to say hi. I'll go back to playing catch up later. It's all right. Hi. Thanks for coming to tune in. Oh, Tomas. I didn't spot you before, but what the hell are you doing on the enemy side amidst enemy soldiers? It's almost like you're an enemy. But the game says he's green, so clearly he must just be a captured dude. Probably under hostage situations. I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, damn. I think this guy might be set here just to serve as an example, because I'm not sure it's possible to get down to him and save him. Even if I had a Pegasus Knight with the movement ring and boosted movement... Yeah, even if I had the Pegasus Knight with boosted movement from the Gambit and the movement ring, I cannot cover that distance in 2 turns. Whew. Okay, so all of the guys on the right actually have... Okay, it's a rampaging villager. It's not one of the soldiers. Of course, he's got great physic range to keep alive. Oh, great. Thanks for reminding me of that, Colonel. Such a grand friend there, reminding me of the things that I can do to keep my units alive. Look at my smile.
Ready.
It's a lot of units that are all focusing in on the center there. So I can send over Ingrid to here straight away. Because she's got that wonderful ability to fly. We're gonna come and beat on you for a second here. Yeah, because the fiery floor has no effect on flyers, so I'll be just fine right here. We attack you with Iron Lance. Assembly will do half your health. Lewin will do a bunch more. Javelin does that. I don't have a sword. Why didn't I give her a sword again? Yeah, this will be fine. You do 0 damage to me anyways.
You're finished.
And I did a crit. So the villager gets to die. Or die.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, so all I have to do is take out the villager that was attacking them. I see. So you come spot right here, then. Over on this side, is there a wall here? Oh, if I'm gonna get to that chest, I'm gonna have to go the long way. Through the forest. Okay, so that guy's gonna be a pain to try and attack, but thankfully there's only one of them targeting him. So Dimitri's 19, that's a little bit too high.
I will get the victory.
Send Petra down this way. She even has a hand axe, so ooh, that is some grand damage. I don't want to do that right now, because if he wants to get himself injured on a soldier, I can swoop in and kill. And I like that as an option. I'm just gonna kind of set myself up in the way for the first turn.
Stay focused.
Except for Kublis. Kublis, I want to actually do some attacking, because she needs a little bit more reason as a monk before she hits level 20. If I fire you... Not a ton. I could deal with that. Fire attack on this dude right here. Okay. Then we can have little Annie swoop in here. She's not attracting any attention by standing there, so if I attack you with an axe... Yeah, the killer axe would let you hit me twice. But I really do want to try to get this kill. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just the fact of trying to get axe experience. Alright, awesome, she did it. Bam. Be the axe mage, Annette. Be the axe mage. Whew, okay. Dexterity's good, axe is C+. Ooh, lightning axe. And here I am without a free spot for her to use that. That sounds like an axe ability that will use magic, which is awesome.
I'm on it.
Let's move you over here.
What should I do?
On the left side, I can't really do anything with the do right now. Aside from step up and beat the hell out of this man. Even with iron gauntlets, yup. He's such a beefcake. I ordered Saturn, what's up? Welcome to Crazed Villagers. The fight. And if I put you there, that'll make the villager attack me instead. And you can't stand there, so I can even get Bernie closer. Yes, I like this. Actually, what I could do instead is combat arts, reposition swap you, so that now you have to attack to do instead. Yay, better. He's a better, well, he's not a better wall than Dimitri, but he's at lower level, so I want him to get some experience. Only a 50% chance of hitting, it's not great, and I don't want to keep destroying my iron bow. I'll wait till we get a little bit closer.
I'll give it my all.
Let us away.
I wonder if I could rescue one of the villagers if I got close enough. I can't from here, but maybe eventually I'd be able to. Okay, so you wait. Grinding right now, got some time. Hey, Chibi. Wave to all. Nice, stop hitting my villagers. The dude laughs at your weak mortal sword. Those guys are really, really far away. I don't know if I'm gonna manage to cover the distance to save them all. Yes, good. Gerald only attacks once. This is what I wanted. All of the soldiers only attack once, so they're not gonna kill the villagers. I can get them as kills. However, I don't want to get stuck on these central guys too long. So if I can get an easy shot on the way by, I think I'll get that. Otherwise, I'm going to run past. Yeah, the rest of them are kind of just, if they don't have a direct person to attack, they're kind of hanging out. Kind of forgot the green guys also get a turn. Oops. Oh, they'll also run away. I did not think of that. Yes, go hang out in the woods for a while. Raise your evasion, that's good. Okay, wonderful. Ingrid, what can you do?
The one giving orders to the others. Isn't that Tomas, the librarian?
Oh, so he is giving orders. Tomas. What do you think you're doing, Tomas? Okay, I might actually be able to have Ingrid get down here in time, at this rate. This guy's hiding behind a wall, so he's got another turn to stay alive, and this guy will hopefully dodge a bit through the woods and be able to avoid a hit. Reposition moves an adjacent ally to an opposite adjacent space. I did that. Okay, if I do that, I'll have to block them off from both of these directions too. Because I can set the villager down in the fire temporarily if it means getting him out of battle and putting me in the way instead. I just would have to block off this grassland. So, Sylvain, your turn. Come fire this guy down. Got a battalion level for group ice, huzzah. Then we have Petra step down here, and we're gonna steel axe, devil axe, hand axe, iron sword. Wild abandon. Oh man, that does so much damage, but it's only a 58% chance to hit. That's really low. Oh, that's lower than I had hoped it would be. I'm not that desperate to get a kill shot. I'd rather just get a solid axe strike in. Oh my god, the first person who's finally managed to hit Petra was a lowly villager. At this point, yes. So this space is now safe. So Ingrid, you come down, do your thing here. You attack in that range. Ah, shit. I can't. Or I mean, he can't. So I won't be able to rely on the villager attacking on his turn, regardless what I do. If I move here, you're still going to attack the villager, and if I reposition the villager, then you're not going to be in range to attack me, and then the villager has to take 2 turns inside the fire, which is getting rough. There's no way to reposition him out of harm's way without putting him inside a fire, so I guess we're still gonna go with plan A here. Swap you. Oh yes, because I can reposition and then move myself into position. Good. Now that does work. Back over on the left. You are running away currently, so that's good. Down here, they're in the woods, so they're going to get a little bit more avoidance and a little bit more defenses. That's good. There's nobody in the super bottom left corner. Oh, this is behind a lot of stuff, this chest. Okay. Well, the dude's going to have to come over here regardless, so let's do this. Could Gambit hit you? What can I do with Bernie? That's Ash. still super far away, and that's only a 50% chance of hitting. And I don't have to kill this guy right now because he'll survive another turn. I do wish I had the physic, though. That physic, Mercedes' physic in this particular level would be such a godsend. Let's move Bernie down to here, and then we can just Iron Bow shot this guy dead. So that deals with the threat from behind. And then I can have Dimitri come down here, and we'll reposition this guy onto a fire tile. But then I can block him off with Dedu. Yeah, so now you can't get to him anymore. Give you an Iron Axe for return fire. Good. Ash, same deal. Let's just have you start running. None of these guys need a heal. So, once again, Flame is kind of out of work, which sucks. Gonna have her attack this guy so that she can get some experience. Just a boom. Yay. She's just... I like to imagine right now that when she uses the wind spell, she's just kind of like firing out discs from her giant hair coils. And then they go and slice people. And they're like boomerangs. And then they come back and just... She has 12 uses, right? And you got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like she's got 6 coils on... I mean, 6 curls on each side. So yeah, it totally works out. Over on the right, we'll have Cubeless step down here, and we can fire shot this guy. So her hair is a weapon? That's what I'm saying, Chibi, yep. Hey, Catherine got a level. Catherine? Catherine, you better not be stealing all my luck now. That was a really good level. I'm happy for you. Maintain yourself. Don't steal all my luck. I made Flame a Pegasus Knight just that she'd do more when we didn't need heals, and also I didn't have a Pegasus Knight. Worst mistake I ever made. Flame is so much worse that way. She seems like she's pretty dedicatedly supposed to be a healer. She does have a plus in flying, so the option is there. But she does come as a priest, so it's not surprising to me that she's a stronger unit if you keep her in that first, like, primary line. Heal up you as well.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hair can strangle people, not sure about cutting. You just haven't seen the right sharpness of hair then. You know those little cords that people use to strangle people? Yeah, hair is much thinner than that. So if you get that like just right on the right spot, and then you pull tight and you slice a couple times, like you can absolutely cut. Is my current interpretation. My first time deploying her, I thought Peg Knights could use magic and wanted to do flying rescues like Alencia. That was disappointing. Yeah, I think, like... That's another... Well... That's, like, kind of echoing a sentiment that I've said before. Which is, like... I like that they gave you so much customization in what the units can do. But the fact that there are limited weapons, like, at all, feels like... Like, in the face of how much customization they give you, the fact that that they lay down those limits as to, like, this unit cannot use magic, or this unit cannot use this type of weapon, it kind of throws a wrench into all that. Like, I would get and understand if a class that wasn't supposed to use a certain type of thing, like, had a crippling effect to it, or they had, like, negative 15% effectiveness. or they just wouldn't gain skill points for it or something. But laying down a flat, you can't do this, kind of gets in the way of, like, at least one thing that everybody wanted to do with these characters. Because I wanted to use a monk. Like, I thought monk meant, like, a fist fighter, so I turned somebody into a monk, and it's like, hey, they use magic, and monk is the only ground unit, like, the only infantry unit that can't use, fist weapons. They can't use gauntlets. So that completely destroyed the idea that I had for Felix for a while. Okay, so yeah, so that villager is already running away, so he should be on the safe side. Thus, Ingrid should be free to come fly down here. This dude needs to dodge for a turn, or else I'm not going to be able to save him. So we'll move Ash up over here so that he can start getting towards the chest. Move Bernita here so that she gets the weapon, and then we can Iron Bow. Oh, he still has full health. That's a problem. So Steel Bow shoot you right in the belly. Got a Rusted Sword, excellent. And then Dedue has full movement speed and he's further ahead, so I'm going to have him start the walk-in. But I believe that's actually it for villagers on this side. Oh, I see. This is the villager from the south. Okay, this is the villager that we were already working on rescuing. So if I plop down Dedue right there, then he should be fine. All of the villagers on this side basically taken care of. Okay. Now we can have Dimitri step, not there. We can have Dimitri step in here, and we'll real quick just, oh, damn you. Yeah, if I smash you, then you'll go down. Bam! Battalion level, that villager should be fine, yep. Okay, excellent. So, right side, Petra's kind of stuck in a corner here. Going down towards Tomas is not going to help me in any case right now, so Petra, we're gonna get you to... Yeah, it looks like these guys actually have everything pretty well covered in the center. So we're gonna have Kublis and Petra both break off and head towards the guys on the right. And then I can have Sylvain stop really temporarily right here. And we'll just... Wait, no. Oh, I thought you had a good range shot. I guess not. So you need to step down here, and then we can fire kill this guy. Just a bam. So that's another villager save. That's 3 out of 6. I still have these two left. Nobody over here needs a heal right now, so... Oh, wait, yes, I can totally do this. Yeah, I can rescue you. Get you right out of there. Okay, battalion level up. Only hit, but that's a something. Okay, and then... Just keep a net hanging out in the center, healing the soldiers for the time being. Working on her holy magic protection plus 10. This battalion gives me 10 defense!
What are you doing here?
I'm not Tomas. My name is Solon, the savior of all.
Yeah, I had a sense that this guy was gonna go mad. Well, not
What's
mad,
the
but...
matter? So shocked you can't even speak. You were so easily fooled by my disguise.
Okay, I thought he had I thought he had a strangely large forehead before, but this just took it to the next level. You do you have that syndrome that evil villains do, or just because they have a giant brain they think they're smarter than everybody? I think it's like 90% a tumor, man.
I was hiding away in Derek Muck to get the blood of that little girl called Flame. With her blood, we'll be one step closer to realizing our goal.
Victory conditions: defeat the enemy commander. All right, I can do that. Oh,
I'll have a bit of fun here too.
that's not good.
That's the death knight.
That's not good.
Must be an ally of Tomas, or Solon, or whoever he is.
Oh no. Oh no. All right, later, Red Zoologist. Thanks for coming to chill. This is bad. This is all of a sudden very bad. I don't want all of a sudden high Death Knight. There's a chest down there that I have to get that's gonna be much harder now. Ordered Saturn. No, please don't drop any info. Don't tell anything. Don't tell things here. You said something about tech on gift items, and I don't know what you're talking about, so no. Don't tell me game mechanics. If you want to tell me how to find that game mechanic, that's fine, but don't tell me outright things about the game. Sorry, I just didn't see what you were saying earlier. Oh, great. Well, they're all choosing to run after all the new guys. That's not good. Come back, soldier. Come back. You're not going to live out there. Although these guys are only level 16. I just did a couple maps with people who are like level 20. This guy's not going to be a problem. Those who slither in the dark, you're a dark bishop. Dark magic specialist. The dark bishop decimates enemies with high physical defense. 23 magic, 23 resistance, only 12 defense. Jason foes deal 3 less damage. A Garthan technology, yeah. Allows units to cast Miasma. If unit initiates combat, grants magic +6. Jason foes suffer negative avoidance. 50% of damage after defeating a foe. Magic +8 when HP is less than 25. And prevents unit from being silenced. Yeah, I guess silence against bosses wouldn't be all that awesome anyways, because it seems like the magic bosses I found all have that anti-silence anyways. It's an experiment I did with gift items that I found out some info. What's the experiment that you did? Oh god, for the first time he's actually moving. Flame Emperor armies. These guys are all level 17, and you're 24, which is no longer unapproachable. If I take you out, I get another Dark Seal. I don't need that, but it's a thing I could get. You're only 4 levels above some of my units. You have Scythe of Sariel. An attack of 43 and a protection of 23. There's not really a nice way of getting around that in general. Murderous Intent, Canto, Lancefair, Commander, Counterattack, Mastermind, Poison Strike, and Lance Prowess. And it's an Assault Troop. I do have a couple of units who... No, wait, no, fuck! I took Night Kneeler off of all my units. If I still had it, I could actually do damage to him. But there were no knights on the map when I started this. Damn it! Ugh! Reinforcements. I could not have known. How much does it take to get someone to the next rank of support with gift items? Yeah, I don't want to know that. Because that just turns it into a math equation, and I don't want to think about stuff like that. Thanks for offering, Ordered Saturn, but no thanks. Alright, so I'm going to set Burn on a fire tile because somebody reminded me that she has this ability that will give her more damage if... I mean, give her more might if she's been damaged. God damn it, Ash is taking so long to get in here. Okay, so we shoost you. It might be that it's a better idea to just have Kublis step into this. No, that's a bad... Hug! Not knowing things and then just having parts of it be... Having the surprises come out of you is frustrating. It's satisfying as hell to try and deal with it. This is the whole point of Fire Emblem. But man, it is frustrating to just be like, oh, if only I hadn't done this one thing. That's white magic, so that's not going to do me any good. No, come on, Archer, man. Don't come down for this, dude. That means I have to be even more careful with Ingrid, because now there's an Archer in the mix. And I don't know if I can rescue that dude, because now he's got 2 enemies coming after him. One of whom is super weak, but the other one... who can outright kill him on his own, so... Do what I can. Dimitri, just come and swipe you. I do want to get in here. But it's either that I have to spend a long time getting Ash into this chest and then back out again, or I have to send Kublis or Ingrid in with a key. I guess if I take out the Death Knight too, big if, then then I have more time, because Boss Man here is the one that I have to kill, and he's not gonna move. Death Knight still has a movement of 7 though, which means I'm not gonna be able to kite him at all. And this is gonna be terrifying. Battalion level up, that's good. Yeah, another thing, if I'd known, and if I die and have to redo this would be a situation where I'd want to get... Oh, I couldn't give the heavy armor knights to anybody else because Annette's the only person with the authority to command them. So they give so much protection, and yet I can't put them on somebody who already has that protection high enough to turn them into an invulnerable tank. So you have an attack of 43 and a crit of 43. If I could put that 10 protection onto somebody like Dimitri, he would have a natural defense of like 31. At which point he is viable to attack the Death Knight. Dedue plus the Dusker Knights would have shrugged him off. That's true, but Dedue does not have the authority to command the Dusker Knights. That's what I was just saying. He's only got a D. The Dusker Knights need a B.
Ready or not.
You didn't need that crit, Annette, but thanks. I need Flame doing some kind of healing. I need her doing just any amount of experience boosting right now.
Thank you.
And I don't have Night Kneeler anymore. If I still had Night Kneeler, I could do crazy damage to him because I had like 3 units that had activated it. But I took Night Kneeler off because when I was setting up my combat abilities, I didn't see any mounted knights on the field.
Thank you.
If you can dodge the arrow shot as well, then Ingrid might be able to get up there. Although that's putting this other villager at risk. Please dodge! Oh, okay, it's only a 38% chance. Maybe the dude will live. Big maybe.
Will not lose.
Oh, they're all moving up now. Okay, that means Annette might actually be in a good spot because most of those soldiers there are armor knights. So she can hang out and use magic to take them out. Why did you do that, villager? Why did you put yourself on a not forest tile? You fool! You foolish fool! I can't protect you from 2 sides! Ah! This dude's gonna kill the villager, and I don't have units that are close enough yet. I can do this. We swap you. Kublis is close enough. If I can fire, if I can Iron Bow, if I can Sword of the Creator, if I can Nosferatu, if I can do anything and kill you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Ruptured Heaven. It's only on a villager, but I want to keep I want to get as many of them alive as I can. Whatever the reward is, it'll be worth a few durability points. So that's another one saved. That's 5.
Thank you.
You have a might of 9. He has HP of not cool. So both of them could kill the villager, and it's literally impossible for me to take them both out. It's probably impossible for me to... No, okay, I can take one of them out. That's good. Hit of 97, hit of 101. You've got the higher one. But I can't place myself in the way and then block the other ones. This is still rough. If I chose to waste my turn on repositioning him, I could maybe put him back inside the woods, but then that's... I could get off the mount, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it, but... I don't think this guy's making it out alive, is what I'm saying. I can cross my fingers that he manages to dodge one more shot. Because if he can, then he'll live.
I aim for greatness.
Swordbreaker, awesome. Bring back the triangle. Oh, right. The wonderfulness that is Kanto. Kanto. Okay. You stay alive. You stay alive, villager. Villager. 43, that's stupid high. Protection of 19, so an attack of 43. If I did my thing, I get a defense of 23, and then that's an attack of 20. But with a crit of 43, that's still a chance of doing 60 damage and knocking to do flat on his face. I cannot put myself in a place to attract his attack. I basically have to get everybody nearby that could possibly attack him and then see what happens. Alternatively, I could try to bait him back into Gerald. Which is still running a big-ass risk, because if Gerald dies, I lose the map. But if Gerald gets a hit on him, then that makes this whole thing significantly easier. Also, these guys have crescent sickles, which are lances at a B rank, and they'll both drop them. Ooh. Right, Gambits, thank you. I bought 3 houses, now to see if I'm at all decent at FE. If you play on normal mode, I think you'll be fine. I haven't had too many problems on hard mode, and there's also the turn back time mechanic in case anybody dies. Please do play on Classic, though, because it changes the way that you experience Fire Emblem. I genuinely believe that. So I could get Dedu up to 19, which would help him significantly. But maybe not in time. Right, okay. Annette has a natural resistance of... Actually, her resistance is only 11. She is not very defensive. She does have a protection of 19. So she could take a few hits from these mysterious soldiers and live. I'm a little worried about you. But you only have an attack of 14, thus you would only do 3 damage to me. And you don't have the speed to double me, so that works in my favor. Annette, do the thing, please, and destroy these armor knights. I think Line of Lances is going to be too valuable against the Death Knight, so I should hold on to that for now. But if I do something as simple as a Wind Strike here, like, wow, that's one of these guys just straight dead. Straight dead. Oh, I should have attacked the one behind, because now I'm inviting one counterattack that I didn't need to take.
Can't afford to lose.
Okay. Come on, Annette, I believe in you. Against these guys, I'm thinking the best bet is going to be to fall back. Giant Shell. Permanently increases defense by 2. Okay, that's a gooder. That was worth the time for this. I'm gonna move Dimitri into place here and just beat on this villager really quickly. Because it's better to get something than nothing. That takes care of almost every enemy northwards. There's still this guy kicking around. And he's going to attack the soldier, but he's not going to kill him. I could also theoretically rescue that soldier away, but then that would just make him come and attack Annette. And I don't want there to be too much focus on Annette. Instead, I'll pull back a bit. I mean, what am I talking about? Of course I want there to be some focus. Yeah, no, the mage is gonna go kill him too. Nope. Nope, get you out of there. We're gonna rescue you back. Don't be an idiot now. I've saved your life. Stay here. Dimitri, you hit the enemy with the sharp part of the sword. Don't worry about it. He's fine. Dimitri knows what he's doing. 3 damage, just fine. We'll hit you back. Okay, wasn't counting on a crit, but go for it. Takes out you. Oy, there's a healer among them too, which is even more of a problem.
Now's our chance.
Because that means, like, ideally I would want to kill the healer first, but that's putting units very close to the Death Knight. And leaving them there. Okay, so Petra has that crit thing. I'd like Ingrid to be involved because I think she is... No, she doesn't have her Night Kneeler on either. I don't want to waste a ton of time still fighting this guy, but I gotta do something. And if I pull away, then he's gonna go for the other villager, and I can't have that, so... Ublis can't quite get close enough. Okay, Sylvain is not gonna be any use out here anymore, so you pull back a bit. You will probably be better spent with magic once the Death Knight shows up. You can Bolganone kill this guy. Wait, but the Death Knight can counterattack, so that's not gonna matter. That was a bad level up anyways. Only HP and Charm. Super rough. Death Knight has 18 resistance and 22 defense. He's good on both fronts. That's unfortunate. He's also got Poison Strike, doesn't he? If unit initiates combat. Okay, only if he initiates. Assault Troop might be too good. I think I have to... Yeah, I think... Ingrid only has Assembly, and she can catch up faster. So, you stay here, kill this dude. Ah. Don't miss! I need you to not miss! You guys turn around. You're gonna be needed back there soon. Annette, go ahead and kill this man.
What's done is
He's
done.
landing a ton of crits here today. Annette, please.
I got it all down.
Wait, Fiendish Blow? What's that? I don't know what Fiendish Blow is. What is it? What is it that I leveled up on? Nothing seems to have happened. Where did that come from? Help! Yeah, so it looks like Dimitri and Dedu are probably going to be the best ones to set up, and they're probably going to want to set up either right here or we pull back to the woods. That gives them more range around us, but we have the defense boost of the woods. Ooh, another hand axe. Actually, that's too good to throw away. Toss the iron, yeah. Flame, meanwhile, can try to top up some of these guys
Back to the fight.
so that they have as much health as possible and maybe can withstand a hit from what's coming.
Too slow.
Ingrid, for fuck's sake, that's two 62s in a row. Please be better. I can't have you just sit here wasting all of your time on this one random villager. Good, one.
Let's try.
Okay, step through. And now you're in the safe zone right now, so we're gonna give you just a little bit of that top up back, heal you.
Ow, pace.
Good. Authority level 1, okay. That's something. So currently I can't attack him at all. Because he's got movement that I don't. But he's more limited by fiery floors than he is by woods. Huh, okay. You attacking right now? Oh my god, you're fat. You have 21 speed. How did I forget about that? Oh god. I might have completely screwed myself by waiting this long. If he comes and kills me, then I'm not gonna have a chance to hit the boss. You get back here. You're not allowed to be up front there. Bad idea. You wait right there, man. I gotta see what you can do next turn.
Too slow.
Okay, good. All of the villagers are saved, at least. That's 1 plus.
Thank you. We've rescued as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
No, now's the time to deal with the Death Knight that is breathing down our necks. That's the now it's time to. No, Gerald, what? No, what are you doing? No, I need you. My whole plan revolved around you staying right there. So you're gonna attack the Death Knight. Gerald, stop! I'm a green unit. I do what I want. I currently have 6 chest keys. But Kublis walked away and Ingrid's too far away to stop in and get that chest. Okay, so he's right here. Let's see what can happen. If we have to do this, you can... Oh, look at that damage. I can do 12. I can hit him for 12. And he can hit me for 48 with a 27% chance of crit. Why do you still have your Night Kneeler? Good Lord, Ash. But you don't have a lance! Ah! So Gambits aren't going to do a ton to him because he has that commander option. The best it might do is kind of break him a bit. But I also have to pull myself back far enough to where he can't slaughter me, and there's no nice space to do that in. I might have a chance if I let him come back to here-ish and then hit him with everything I've got, but that's also leaving Gerald on his own with a 14 resistance to go and attack Solon. So Ingrid could assist with that. Do a quick top up on you.
You saved me.
I'm gonna make a shot at it. I'm gonna make a shot at it. If it doesn't work, then I've got Ingrid nearby to come in and Lewin kill or Burning Quake this guy. Once Gerald gets a hit on him, Ingrid will be able to one-shot him. Otherwise, like, I don't think there's any way I'm getting at the chest. I think it's too far away, and with Gerald coming and breathing down the boss's neck, there's no nice way to get in there. But maybe I can take out Death Knight. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could get to this grassland space. I think you're very slowed down by fiery floors. So if I put Dedue on this grassland space and get everybody else behind you, I can't do that because that's as far as Ash can make it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can't attack at range. If I put Dedue directly in front of him, Ash will be safe. And I can maybe take this opportunity to give him a lance. So I'm going to take your lance, and I'm going to give you the giant shell in case Ash goes down. I don't want that coming with him. Use a vuln. Okay. Still the danger zone, so no go on that. Dimitri, you come stand here. Yup, okay, good. Gonna reposition, pull you even farther out of the way, okay. Then Dedue, you come stand right here. Leave your gauntlets on because they give you a much better chance of hitting back. And avoiding things. That too. You wait. You've got a defense boost. You're up to 23 protection. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Wait right there. Bernie trying to hit him is just asking for trouble. That's way too much damage on the return fight. A single hit will kill her. So Bernie is out of this battle. Unless I wanted to hop in and use her battalion. I could hit him with a bunch of battalions just to try to whittle him down, because those are hits he can't counter. Planes stop down here, and you can just quickly heal up Dimitri. Okay, good. Yeah, Dimitri would have been a really good option to try and night kneeler him.
You are not the one I crave.
Exactly, so please don't kill me. 27% crit chance. Don't. Okay, okay. Thank God. That's one combat, still alive.
It seems I've improved.
Oh, and you're pulling back? How dare you? Don't! Ah! I didn't think about Kanto.
Apologies, Your Highness. I could not fulfill my duty.
I didn't think about Kanto, and now I have to reconsider all of that. That's Dedu's first life.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Don't kill him, Gerald. Don't kill him. If he landed that 1% crit, that would have just been Dedu guaranteed, like, permadead. Okay, so here's the question. Why the hell was he able to move back? Why did he have an extra movement? Oh, because I put him on 6 instead of 7. Okay, I understand what happened. I understand what happened. Yes, Dedu has another life. I can definitely rewind it. I'm just trying to calculate this. It was a tight risk that kept him alive the first time. He could have critted on either one of those, and he didn't. If I try it again and he crits on one of them, then that's it for Dedu. That's permadeath. So I think I just have to go back and redo that entire turn because yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Hey Kid Arcstorm, I just tried something and got myself almost killed, so I'm gonna try something different this time.
Ready.
I still have to survive for a turn because Ingrid can't kill him from full health.
I'll give it my all.
And I don't know if there's any place... No, that's still not gonna work. I don't have the repositions that I need.
Let us away.
I do have one rescue left. Right? Yes, I have one rescue left. Okay, so... if I do this,
I'll cut through.
I can pull all of you back drastically.
Oh no. Here goes.
I'm on it.
Stay focused. I will get the victory.
What should I do?
This is what happened right here. He has enough movement spaces to get to that spot, but then he's got one left. I'm so not used to dealing with enemies who make use of Kanto. Even in the old games where it was a possibility for them to do it, they never did. They never, like, it just wasn't a thing that the AI was equipped to do. So this is a whole new world for me. So we're gonna rescue Ash here. We're gonna pull him back. Oh boy, he's so close to Dimitri. So I'm not getting that second chest. But I'd rather maintain all my units. I did save all the villagers, which is an accomplishment. I'm happy about that.
Beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
Don't crit, Geralt. Don't crit. Good. I don't want you getting the boss killed, too. Well, that soldier's dying. See, that's what I was worried about. That's what I was worried about happening right there. The music also changed as soon as somebody fought the Death Knight. Now it's like terrible, unholy, you're gonna die. Okay, Ingrid, finish this for me. Finish this for me, girl. Finish it. Finish it. Iron Lance shot. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Okay, level 19. Yay. Not great. Only speed and defense. I need strength on her.
Why have you gone after this village? What are you planning?
I could have conducted this experiment on any test subjects. Now that I have what I came for, I must bid you farewell.
Also, why did you...
I must go.
Why did you come here as Tomas and then reveal yourself? Why not just, like, come as the bad guy? I don't think we're smart enough to have connected the dots.
Wait! Damn it, he's gone.
Oh, boy.
I will survey the village. There may still be some survivors.
You saved all the villagers. You received an extra large bullion. Okay, that's a bunch of money. And I got an advanced seal. Yay. And I got XP. So that will happen if you end right on, like, if you finish a map on an XP space. I didn't know if that would happen, but I did it. Okay. Okay, Dedue now has used up one of his lives. That's fine.
Looks like we somehow managed to sort things out, and casualties were kept to a minimum.
I guess we're just at the point of the game now where that's gonna be a thing I have to start considering.
They said they weren't picky about who they used as their test subjects. Because of them, the people of Ramire Village.
There you
You're all dead. Oh, no, not you. I don't want you.
That armor. So, you're the Flame Emperor.
Yes. I believe you have met my subordinate, the Death Knight.
Oh, we've met all right. But back to you. You're the one responsible for the destruction of this village.
Do not get the wrong idea.
I totally did it. Don't think anybody else did it. It was me. I destroyed it. Make sure that you accredit it to me. I don't want that guy getting the claim for it. He's sent here because I told him to.
What in blazes does that mean?
It is true that I am working with Solon, but that does not mean our objectives are the same. Had I known they planned to do this, I would have stopped it. You have my word.
Sure, so, you know, the word of a dude who commands somebody called the Death Knight. Probably worth a lot.
Your words are meaningless. Now, I'll have to insist that you accompany us back to the monastery.
I cannot abide that. However, if you wish to join forces, I will hear your plea.
Wait, join forces? What?
If left to their own devices, they will commit countless more violent acts like this one. Do you not wish to prevent
This
that?
guy is seeming weirdly amicable for a super bad guy.
With the sword of the Creator on our side, Solon would not be a threat.
Hmm. It's not often you're given a straight up offer to join what is probably one of the bad guys, but I'm not 1,000% sure anymore. Flame Emperor, we have cookies and ice cream and a lifetime supply of chocolate. You know what, Flame Emperor? That's not doing a whole lot for me because I don't have much of a sweet tooth, I have to say. Seems like Mr. Death Knight wanted to kill Solus more than anyone. He did say, you are not the one I seek. But it may have been that he was after Kublis specifically, because remember last time, he showed up when I got the Sword of the Creator, and he's like, I'm gonna fight you, and one of us is gonna die. You know what? This is just so, this is different enough that I'm gonna say yeah. Besides, if it's actually has to be prevented story-wise, that'll stop me. Let's do it.
You are lying. I can see that you cannot contain your fury toward me. Pity.
Damn it. Alright, so it was just a fake choice. Ugh.
Pray that you do not live to regret your choice.
I said yes!
Gerald, Professor, have you seen His Highness? What's wrong, kid? Huh? Oh, damn it!
Actually, you know what? I'm starting to think that the Flame Emperor might really be Dimitri. He might really be Dimitri. Because... Well, A, I've never seen him on screen at the same time, but B, the last 2 times he's shown up, Dimitri has specifically not been with us. Not just like we showed somebody else now, it's like Dimitri had a reason to leave, and then Flame Emperor shows up. Classic superhero disguise type situation.
He's gone.
Because the last time he showed up was the last time we fought the Death Knight when he, like, fainted or something and wasn't in the battle with us. Now, he said, I'm gonna go look at the village for a while. And then, pff, the Flame Emperor is here.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Since coming to the monastery, you've changed.
How do you mean, Dad?
You've been angry since we first arrived in Ramire Village, and you look so happy when you're instructing the brats. Before the monastery, I'd never seen you bear your emotions like that. Not once.
Maybe? I think I am pretty soulless.
Then perhaps it's a good thing we came to the monastery. If only so I could see your face lit up like
Aww.
that. Or maybe there was never any reason for us to leave the monastery in the first place.
Wasn't I born after you left?
I've put my foot in my mouth, haven't I? Though I suppose it may be nearly that time.
Oh, there's secrets to be had.
Come to my office when you next have a moment to spare. There's something I need to tell you.
Just what was that about?
I can't recall a time of old when you were at the monastery. I wonder what is hiding in the mist that is your past.
How's the volume, guys? Can you hear things all right? I cranked it down just another smidge.
Professor, I'm sorry you saw that side of me in the village. It must have been quite a shock to you and the others. I'm mortified by my behavior.
I was a little worried that 15 was going to be too high. That's why I turned it down. But okay, I can keep it at 15 if you want. Also, yeah, you showed up and you were like, kill everybody. That was worrisome, man.
When I saw the chaos and violence there, my mind just went completely dark.
You weren't yourself. Yeah, that was weird.
I see why you would say that. I always strive to keep my emotions at bay, but sometimes the darkness takes hold and it's impossible to suppress. It just shows you how lacking I am. I have much to learn.
Hey, Dimitri, do you happen to have a scythe laying around somewhere?
I've told you before that someday we may find ourselves facing something we simply cannot accept.
You know, just like, I got some wheat to cut. I'm wondering if you have one I could borrow. Oh, yes, it's right here. Aha! Skull. Wait, you're not the Death Knight. You can't be the Death Knight. You were just fighting him at the same time.
That's what the chaos in Remire Village was to me. Solon and the Flame Emperor are both beasts who must be eliminated. Demons who kill the innocent. They aren't even human at this point.
Where is this coming from, man?
It must be hard to fathom. It's true that I don't have any strong connection to those villagers. And yet... You see, Professor, I saw the same flames of torment just 4 years ago. In Dusker.
Please, have mercy! The pain! Make the burning stop! Help me! Somebody! Avenge us! Those who killed us! Tear them apart! Destroy them all!
That's a bad thing. Don't go asking for avenging. That never leads to good things. Never ever.
My father, my stepmother, 4 years ago, they lost their lives to those flames. I'll never forget. I still remember their faces, their screams, the tortured last moments of every person who died that day. But right now, all that matters is that we do whatever we can to help the surviving villagers get back to their normal lives. Thank you for everything. There's a reason that I came to the Officers' Academy. Just one reason. I came here for revenge. And one day, I will have it.
Yeah, wow, he is just straight up Anakin. Oh my god, what? I thought you were cool. I thought you were a nice guy, Dimitri. What's I didn't think it was this big when people warned me you had a darkness. You're turning all bad on me. You're going nuts, telling me to just slaughter villagers, and now you're here for revenge? Rhea, I want a new lead for my house, please. Whew.
You did well handling that awful business in Remire.
Yeah, new house leader, please. Dimitri's starting to really creep me out.
I am certain the goddess shares in our grief at the senselessness of that calamity. More importantly, I was shocked to hear that our own Tomas was actually a dark mage. I must reflect on our blindness.
You surely must. You failed to notice that a rat was hiding in your home. Pathetic.
Well, you know, hiding kind of, they are hiding. It's not like they're just standing out in the open and being amazed that nobody's noticing them.
Who are these wicked foes? How did Tomas escape your gaze?
Why did he come here in the first place?
Tomas came to the monastery 40 years ago, by recommendation of House Ordelia of the Alliance. Around 8 years ago, he went back to House Ordelia, before returning to the monastery once again just last year. After having worked at Garreg Mach for decades, why would he betray us now? Just what did he hope to accomplish?
You fuck the dark mages. Felix quietly shuffles into a dark corner, pulls up his hood.
Yuritsa became a professor at the Officers' Academy because of a recommendation from the Imperial nobility. Supposing that he is the Death Knight, that means that our enemy is an organization that has taken root in at least 2 territories.
Oh, awesome. Well, you're still working off the Yuritsa idea, and I'm still not totally convinced by that, but this is interesting. Tomas came from the Alliance. Yuritsa came from a cat from the Imperials. And whether he's a bad guy or not, he has been missing since that incident. And I have suspicions that Dimitri himself is the Flame Emperor who comes from Fargus. That's all 3 territories. Oh.
In the long history of the Church of Seros, no, long before even that, there have been an endless number of threats to the peace of Fodlan. Yet those who oppose us still operate in the shadows. Their identity's a mystery. I believe that Solon and the Death Knight are merely one part of a much larger whole.
A threat to Fodlan's peace? That means we have no choice. We have to stop them all.
So what do we do now, then?
Without knowing what their objective is, we cannot afford to act recklessly. The Knights will investigate. For now, you and your class should focus on your training. That is all for today.
Professor, please wait. I know there is much that you still do not understand. However, one thing is clear. You possess great power.
And I know it. What of it?
I believe that you are destined to be a source of great hope for all. In any case, I expect great things from you. Walk this world proudly, dear Professor.
Okay.
May the goddess Sothis protect you.
That's new. Hold up. Hold up now. I thought Saros was the goddess. Also, I thought Flame was Saros. Also, I had theories from, like, days ago that Sothis was a goddess, but not the goddess.
The goddess Sothis? Is that what she just said?
There's a lot of stuff that's all starting to turn right now.
Is something the matter?
I had never heard the name of the goddess.
I see. Sothis is the goddess's true name. Please do not use it carelessly.
Uh-huh.
Farewell.
Maybe Rhea can see that I have Sothis. Because she has been pulling strings to get me in power for a while.
Do not say something that we may regret. What exactly am I? For now, let's leave this place. Please, go!
Oh boy, okay. Okay.
Part 1. White Clouds. Ethereal Moon. The Cause of Sorrow. Though most stars will still glimmer in the crisp winter air, the blue sea star has gone back into hiding. Legend states that the goddess prays for peace from her home in the heavens. In the town of Garreg Mach, the anniversary of the monastery's completion nears, and the people's prayers intensify ahead of the Millennium Festival, still 5 years hence.
Okay. I guess that's true. They have always said the goddess, and they've said Knights of Saros, and maybe it was my assumption that linked the name Saros to the goddess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to pay attention now. Hey, just a quick heads up, Rhea, there may or may not be a goddess in my head talking to me, so I'm gonna go now. Bye. It's Aloyse's birthday. Sure, why not? I mean, it's just for the charm. Hello, big knightly dude. Take my berry
I'm here,
blend.
Professor.
Take my berry
Sorry
blend.
to trouble you.
Why can't I invite some people to a beer
I'll finish this tea.
instead of always tea parties?
Huh?
Food. Yeah.
Whoa.
You seem simple.
Huh?
Mighty weapons. Yeah.
Whoa.
And monastery security. There you go. Yeah, he's easy. He's easy to read.
You don't look much like Captain Gerald, but you remind me of him.
Is that? Do you really think this is what Chugga's gonna look like when he turns 45? Really? I have never got one of those right. I don't know what
Thanks
they
for the
want
tea,
out of me.
Professor. Let's do that again sometime soon.
Okay, I got some charm. Yay. Aloyse would like to speak with you. Okay, well, he wants to come and chill. All right, sure.
Hello, Professor. You're really on the move today. A lot to get done, I take it? I'm happy to help. Tell me, is there anything I can do to lighten your load?
Yes. Remove you. That will lighten my load. Please.
Oh, surely there must be something. Don't be shy about asking for
Yeah, you
help.
see all that armor you're wearing? You're a very heavy load. Please remove yourself.
We're practically siblings, after all. Cut from the same cloth. I was raised by Gerald just as you were, so we should have no trouble getting along.
You think we're siblings?
Well, I'll confess there is a considerable age gap between us. My parents died when I was small, and I came to live in the monastery. It was an aimless existence. But sometimes a knight would pass by wearing magnificent armor. That knight was Gerald. And the first time he laid eyes on me, he made me his squire. What was he thinking, huh?
I don't know. That doesn't sound like Dad. That doesn't sound like Dad.
No kidding. I don't think I'll ever fully understand his logic. Later, I heard that the squire preceding me had died of a terrible plague. I looked a bit like him and was about the same age, so Gerald thought me a suitable replacement.
Oh, okay. So it's just for ease of use. He didn't have to remember a new face.
A little nutty, old Gerald, there's no doubt about that. Quite a character. All that was more than 30 years ago. How time flies.
So Gerald's over 50? Christ. Do you know his age?
Actually, I'm not entirely sure. You never asked him?
No.
Well, Gerald hardly seems to have aged since then. In fact, over drinks he once told me, perhaps that's a story for another day. At any rate, that's Gerald for you. One of a kind. I don't think there's anyone else quite like him.
Yeah, probably not. That makes sense.
Right. Well, now you've heard my whole story. I hope that you understand now why I feel such a strong sense of attachment to
Nope,
you.
still don't know.
If you're ever in a bind, just give me a holler. I'll help however I can.
Still, if I run out of other people, I will be glad to invite you over to come and help me out because you look like an armor knight. Thanks for offering, but no.
Indeed, indeed. Well, I'll let you get back to it.
You look so sad about it.
But truly, if I can take anything off your plate, don't hesitate to let me know.
No, I said no. No means no, Aloyse. Okay. What is this? Sign up for the group activities?
We
No,
are
one more
planning a
thing.
grand ball for this month. I'm sure the students will be most pleased.
Yes, certainly. However, we must not devote all of our time to frivolity. We have a new mission for you. We have found evidence of someone sneaking into an unused chapel.
Was something stolen? Why do you care?
No, there is nothing of value in that building. We do not yet know what the intruder's objectives are.
This month, your class is tasked with guarding the chapel and investigating these intruders. With the recent state of affairs surrounding the Holy Church, we cannot afford to overlook any abnormality, no matter how seemingly trivial.
Alright, that's fair. I was wondering why that would be such a big deal, but that's a good way to tie it together.
I am ordering a seasoned knight to assist you to ensure the safety of the students. In times like these, I am afraid we must always expect the worst.
I'm not sure who you think you're going to assign to me. I've already stolen Shamir, Catherine, Manuela, and Flanaman. So, who are you going to send with me?
Reporting for duty, lady.
Oh, hey, what's up, Dad? Yeah.
I thought you two could use the time to bond. And to speak of important
I'm cool with this.
Appreciate the thought.
Bear in mind that Gerald has a separate mission of his own. He will join you once he has finished it.
It's true. I'll be away from the monastery for a while. But when I return, I'll come and watch you work. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, Dad. Awesome. All right. I gotta take a pee break. And then we can come back and plan our month out. I have returned. What's up? Anything new? Anything interesting happening while I was gone? Probably not. But I don't want to assume. I just didn't see anything happen in the chat, and probably nobody hopped into general either, so. By the way, if anyone would like to, as usual, all is open. Somebody dropped a really nice photo of all the students into my Discord, and it's really nice. And I've already said it's really nice, but I'm gonna say it again. Let me see if I can pop this open.
What you do is hope that it doesn't break.
Yes, I'm gonna hope that it doesn't break. Hello. What's up,
Hey.
Negative?
How's it going?
Captures, display capture. That picture. Open the original.
Okay, I kind of want to see this.
It's a nice picture. It kind of looks like something that might come out of Persona, because it's all, like, colorful and anime styled.
I think that's... Actually, I think that's My Hero Academia.
I don't know that one. But it's all the Fire Emblem guys, and I like it.
Definitely looks really good.
It's a good little picture. Thanks to Mithril for sharing that. Negative already joined in as I was going to set up mic settings so you couldn't hear game, blah blah blah. You can join too if you want, Pokegod. It doesn't have to be only 2 people.
Yeah, you don't have to leave me alone in here.
Just so long as y'all shut up when the voice acting is happening.
Okay, why did I do that? Why did I even do that?
Do what? I don't know what happened.
Oh,
What happened?
I tried attacking a beast and it was a crit, still no damage.
Ha! Certifications. Ugh. It hurts me. Oh, it hurts me. I just wanted to see Mercedes in armor. I just wanted to see it. It's not true. I wanted a lot of things out of Mercedes, but it was so close. It was so very close. So you're good, you haven't maxed, you haven't maxed, you haven't... Yeah, I did that battle, but nobody actually maxed their... Wait, no, Annette has maxed her class. So I can swap her to something for 2 levels. And I think a bunch of max classes are gonna happen in the next battle. Okay. Annette, little Annette, what is it that you would like to be now? I can make you a priest with a 67% chance. And I already have 4 of them. Or I can make you another brigand and I can send you off with Petra for a while. That'd train up your axe skills. She does have the ability. It's either a brigand or a fighter. Like, all she knows how to do is magic and axes. So, fuck yeah, we're gonna make her a brigand.
Teach her the ways of Bridget.
I like how you're being more experimental with this. I tried to metagame my way through and it actually screwed me over.
Yeah, I hate metagaming so much. Like, if I tried to plan... I was talking about this in the last stream, actually. Ooh.
It's all thanks to hard work.
Okay, hold up. Yeah, so I was talking about this in the last stream. I don't want meta information because it tends to put my mind into a sense of like I need to min-max everything and I need to make perfect plans for all of this stuff. And then I'm constantly doubting whether or not what I'm doing is going to work, as opposed to just I have an idea and I'm going to follow that idea and I'm going to be happy with it regardless how it turns out. Those are 2 very different mindsets, and you can only ever really do the first one once. Truly, because
Hey, how come
once
you got to attack? I stunned you.
Because once you have the information, it will always be in your head, influencing you whether or not you want to let it.
Also, hi, Pokegod.
Hello.
So, yeah, so the reason that I asked about the volume earlier is because I've checked back on some of the VODs, and you guys, all of my co-coms are, like, inaudible over the game. So I don't want the game to be too loud, because then nobody can hear the people who are talking that I'm having conversations with. So can you guys hear these guys right now?
I'm still doing a battle.
Like, what part? Actually, don't say that. Don't say that. We're in... like...
Well, I mean, it's before where Ryan is right now, so I'm behind Ryan.
Chat,
So I'm
I'm asking you a real question. Chat, I'm not doing anything until you answer this. Can you hear these guys, yes or no? I can hear them both, and yes, okay, thank you.
Yay!
Every time I ask something, I have to go poking and prodding. It's like, I don't ask a question just to send it into the void and get nothing. Anyways, I just had a net, so this is another thing. Do you guys have any insights on this? Because the projected stats that a class change will give them are never the same thing as the stats that they actually get. Like, it seems like a lot of the time they're set to get like a bunch of stat boosts when they change classes, and then they'll only get like half of it. Annette here was just set to get a stat reduction when she changed, and she classed up and she got 3 more points instead. What is the purpose of preview if it's always lying?
So, the way I want to think of it is that the stat bonus is separate from the class change. So there's potential for a stat bonus to happen when you class, like you do a certification, but it may not happen sometimes.
Those stats are your base unit stats you're seeing ATM.
Okay, I get it. So the increase is the stat bonuses that's being applied, and then the main stats, when you don't have the class, is what's being shown.
Well, hold on. Like, here, if I was to grab somebody else here, like Sylvain here, if I was to turn him into a brigand, what does this menu mean? Because his HP, movement, and strength will all go up, but his magic, dexterity, and resistance will go down, according to what this says.
So, if the stat bonus is the same as the stat changes, then the stat bonus should show that strength technically went up. But if the stat bonus is separate from the actual class change, then that's actual stat bonus going to the character itself, is my belief.
They do not affect his base stats. I don't know what you mean by base stats. I've also heard that class stats don't have anything to do with your character's growth rate, so I'm so confused as to what all of this means. Oh, right here. Base value, 43. Class modifier plus 2. Base value, 16. Class modifier. Yeah, so it says that there's a base value and a class modifier. But it's still, what is on this page is not what actually happens when I class change him. And that's the biggest thing I'm confused about. Equipping the class will equip you to that stat line, which is done after the examination. This only shows that class modifier has nothing to do with stat gains. It only shows a base stat. You know what? I'm just not going to bother with it anymore, because I'm not understanding what it's trying to tell me, and I'm not understanding any of your guys' explanations of it either. I'm sorry. It's just confusing to me.
That's agreeable, and we probably don't have a 100 complete understanding of it entirely.
Yeah, like, don't forget, this game's like only, what, 1 week old?
Yeah. So Kublis has mastered that, but she's on Monk. Dimitri is working on Lord. Didu is working on Armor Knight. Felix is working on Dark Mage. Ash is still working on Archer. Sylvain is still working on Mag. Annette is now a Brigand. So, yeah, I've lost my second healer and another Magic Nuke. So Ingrid is Peg Knight. Bernadette is still working on Archer. Dorothea is on Mage. Petra's on Brigand 2. Marion's on a Priest. Flane is on a Priest. Hanneman's on a Mage. Manuela's on a Priest. Catherine's on a Swords Master, because she has that. And Shamir's on Sniper. It's not fully understood here, Hala, and that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter. Supports. Kublis still has this thing ready to go with Leone, but it's not doing anything. I can hear echoes from you, Pokegod.
Okay, I need to then bump it up some then.
Yeah, I can hear like everything. I heard every one of those dings. Okay, support conversation.
Do you know this legend, Ingrid?
Yeah,
It's
I'm still
about
not
the
sure if
Battle
I
of
need to,
Fodlan's throat.
Oh, yes. I know it
Move
like
it
the hilt of my
up
sword.
Or move it down.
With so many valiant knights appearing in
And
this
that
story,
doesn't work.
I couldn't help but wonder which was your favorite. I really like this one, the one in the middle, the knight who stands in defense of the Duke.
Such a wonderful knight. One of my favorites as
They're
well.
just talking stories again.
That makes sense. He's so noble and virtuous. In fact, he kind of reminds me of you.
Thank
Gosh.
you. You remind me of him as well. You are honest, as is
Ingrid's
he.
getting all blushy.
No, I'm nowhere near as great. Maybe someday.
No, you're not, Ash. You're definitely not. Get to the back of the line.
Maybe if we work hard together, we can both become knights as glorious as the one in this story.
Together, yes. Now wouldn't that be something? If only we could.
Oh, that's what? Why? Why can't you?
Huh?
Ash, the legends are exactly that. Legends. They're not indicative of real life.
Oh, Ingrid's a realist. Okay.
The cards we are dealt are what they are. We can work with what we have, but we can't change what's in our hand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I long to serve His Highness as a knight. The sort of knight that legends are written about. But I was born bearing a crest, and with that comes responsibility. Whether I like it or not, I am the last hope of House Galatea. I am the only one who can carry on the family bloodline and restore our lost fortune. To do that means setting aside my own dreams and ambitions.
I don't think that's how crests work, real talk. Just because you have it doesn't mean nobody else has the potential to pass it on. But in the world, I get that people are just constantly, they put way too much value on that one thing.
You still have the right to pursue your dreams.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
Ash,
like...
Just not, hold up.
I
We
must
have finished.
ask something of you.
Yes, of course. Anything.
My dream is aligned with your own. Please, for both of us, promise to see yours through.
That doesn't seem fair.
I'll never be able to see my dream through. Doing so would mean terrible misfortune for others.
No, do it. Be a knight.
So, I am bound by honor not to follow through on my own dream. But I can help you achieve yours.
Come on, this isn't like you at all. Please, don't smile when your eyes are so sad.
That's such a downer ending to that support. Okay, anyways, what were you gonna say?
Like, yeah, like, the way how crests are explained is very... vague.
I understand it. I get it totally. It makes sense. Unless there's more info that they haven't given to me yet.
There's no... I'll tell you right now, all knowledge that I have of crest, I probably know just about as much as you.
It's passed down in the bloodline, but it doesn't show up in every single person. So, that doesn't mean that only somebody with a crest can pass it on. That means a family that hasn't had one show up for, like, ages can still pass it on. It's just random whether or not it shows up. Thus, just because Ingrid has a crest doesn't mean she's the only possibility of continuing their bloodline. If she has any siblings, they are just as viable of continuing the bloodline. And still passing that, if the crest is important, still passing it on down to later generations.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see it now. So, it's kind of like, this is probably a weird comparison to go with, One Piece. They, in one episode, when they're at the, merfolk, area, they talked about the biology about that, and it's the same kind of concept.
I don't know anything about One Piece, so I can't speak to that. I'm just saying off what I understand from this game here.
Yeah, I get that clarifies a little more. Okay, also, Ryan, quick question.
What's up?
Do you have did you reach B rank on, Dimitri?
I have not, no. I'm usually keeping them separate from each other, not for any reason, but because Kublis and Dimitri are like my two lords, so they're usually the tips of the spear in whatever pincer maneuver I've got going on.
They're basically your front lines.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Or I guess like Dimitri's more of like a frontline knight right now, and Kublis has not been going down the defense route. She's been going to more of a thief bow user stealth type of person. I'm kind of just turning her into Lyn right now, honestly.
I believe it.
Which is great. I love it. I want to make her Lyn. I love Lyn. She's not. I have Dimitri for Hector. He's even blue, and I got Kublis for Lyn. Got green hair. I'm just remaking Fire Emblem 7 here. All right.
Stop you then.
I don't know, but my units are X and X and X and X and a whole bunch of magic and the one singular archer and sword.
I've got like 2 archers. Actually, one of them said, no, let me rephrase that. I have a sniper and then an assassin.
Nice. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this because I haven't done this in a while, and I feel like being a little bit generous tonight because I appreciate that people hang out and watch me just play the same game for 50 hours at this point.
Guess who got?
So, enjoy the emotes, Chibi and Negative Pro, for a while now. you got them for another month.
I was sub to you in the first place, so I'm down with it.
Well, hey, you can always renew it.
I'll probably renew it with Prime.
Just really destroy my desk trying to nudge the webcam.